everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, joined alongside my co-host and good friend Tony Sapita, and we're going over the Field of Dreams game. Absolutely ended the best way possible for the Chicago White Sox, hitting a 2-run homer off Tim Anderson, eating some Barilla pasta after the game. We are not sponsored by Barilla, just had to say it because we've seen it on the show. But what a game in the middle of the cornfield. Tony, unfortunately, lost his ticket, so he is reporting from his parents' basement. I don't know where that is, but he was unable to make it to the game tonight. But he's telling me, and I could hear it all the way 20 miles away, Tony is screaming his face off. So, Tony, 9-8, White Sox beat the Yankees. Just run me through the whole game, the excitement, the experience of how did the MLB do a good job with the Field of Dreams? Go through it all. Let's hear it.
I'll start with that. The MLB did a phenomenal job. This truly was like one of the most fun things baseball has ever done. I know we talked about it on the last podcast where I said it's the best thing they've done since the steroid era. It was better than that. It was awesome. There were 8 home runs hit into the corn, which is exactly what they wanted. It couldn't have been a better game for Major League Baseball. It had the 2 big markets, Chicago, New York. It had the drama. It had everything you could ask for. The Stars were out. The Stars hit their home runs. We can get into that. Jose Abreu, first inning right off the bat, baby. Hits one right into the corn, broke the seal. Everyone's like, wow, it is cool when it goes into the corn. It's not just some stupid gimmick. I'm excited. I'm like, let's go. 1-0. Lance Lynn, he did okay. He did fine. He was striking guys out. He got his pitch count up very high. It was like at 68, I think, in like the 4th or 5th inning.
Wow.
So that's where I was a little worried personally. He obviously, or Eloy Jimenez, I guess we'll go chronological. Eloy Jimenez hits a 3-run bomb into the corn, which was even better than the Jose Abreu one, because Jose Abreu's kind of hit the bottom of the stalks. It was cool. Don't get me wrong, just over the wall. But Eloy's was a nice looper into the corn, truly into the night, like shoeless Joe Jackson. Tell him, pitch it right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a low ball hitter. Into the corn. Amazing. And then, of course, Aaron Judge comes back. It's a 3-run home run himself. It happens. Stuff happens. Close game, close game. It made it fun. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with it being a fun game, and it absolutely was. And then obviously Sebi Zavala then hit a home run as well, which if you had bet on that, then congratulations, you made a ton of money. I like that guy, but he's definitely just filling a spot till Yasmani Grandal comes back. So I'm excited. It's 7-4. Kopech came in the game, was awesome. The first inning he came in. The second inning he came in. He got hot. The umpire was screwing him all night. I hate that umpire. Yes, he was from Iowa, and that was the whole point. It was cute. It was like, oh my gosh, like, congrats, you're from Iowa. You get to be the home plate umpire. Well, maybe you should have umpired a baseball game before tonight, because he was terrible. He was squeezing.
Tony.
It wasn't that his strike zone was bad. It wasn't that his strike zone was bad. I could live with that. I don't care. If you're going to always call the high strike, always call a high ball, whatever, where, it's typically a strike, typically a ball the other way, that's fine. It's when you have an inconsistent strike zone. And he was calling these low strikes at the start of the game, and then he was squeezing guys at the end of the game. He was calling outside what should have been balls. He was calling strikes at the start of the game. Then Kopech comes in, dots corners, dots the side, like the black on the outside of the plate, dotting it perfectly. And he's squeezing them, calling these balls, getting these guys on base, which eventually, turned over the lineup a couple times, got in a little trouble. Kimbrel did great. Shout out to your boy. Thank you for him. Then Liam Hendricks comes in, a guy talking about how he watched it. He loves, the movie. He loves the Field of Dreams. So excited to play in this game. He's got a 3-run cushion. What could go wrong? Best closer in baseball. Well, Aaron Judge happened to make it back up after it was a single. I think he struck a guy out, and then Aaron Judge comes up, hits just an absolute missile into the corn, and it's a 1-run game. And then I'm like, oh, all right. It's Liam Hendricks. It's fine. It's just, he got out of his system. That fat bum Joey Gallo came up, drew a walk when he shouldn't. I hate Joey Gallo so much. Drew a walk. He's only batting like 214. He sucks. All right, either way.
He's not that good anymore.
Drew a walk, which, yes, the umpire probably squeezed Liam a little bit, but he really lost it after losing Aaron Judge, giving up that home run. And then Giancarlo Stanton, a guy I had been looking at my dad. I'm like, this guy sucks now. Did you know that? He's terrible. He's the worst. He used to hit home runs. He's an embarrassment to baseball. Bang, right in my face hole, right into the corn again. I love saying into the corn, by the way. It was such a cool thing. But then they're up 1. It's 8-7. the best part about Field of Dreams is it makes you feel, that movie makes you feel all sorts of emotions, happiness, joy. You're like, it's like, oh, it's so cool. And it's also, you really have the memories of the past. You're like, this is so awesome. You're bringing back, my heroes, my dad's heroes, my grandfather's heroes. That's all. And then you also feel the low of, oh my gosh, they're going to lose their house. You feel that, the despair, and then you feel the elation at the end when they can see the guys, everyone's coming to see them, just like Terrence Mann said. And that's what happened in the 9th inning, Nick. I felt like it was the Bears. The Bears were losing the Super Bowl, and the White Sox had just lost Game 7 of the World Series combined in one moment. My heart was ripped from my chest and eaten right in front of me by Giancarlo Stanton and those scumbag New York Yankees fans. Hate New York with a passion. So this makes me so happy because my dad said, he's like, keep the faith. And I was like, no, shut up. Like, they're going to lose. It's over. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Definitely going to work tomorrow. But either way, it's over for me. Going to bed. Danny Mendick pinch hits for Larry Garcia. It grounds out. It was nothing special. Sebi Savala goes down 0-2. I'm like, all right, this is it. Tim Anderson's cool and all. He's coming up next, but it's too late. We're gonna have 2 outs here. Draws it was like a 9-pitch at bat. Draws a walk. Okay, spiritual lifted a little, but it's like there's a lot of work to be done here. Zach Britton, trash closer, but I mean, he's not gonna blow this. All the wind out of the White Sox sails. You can't blow this. Tim Anderson is a king. He's a king. He shall never buy anything in his life again. Eat that spaghetti. Spaghetti time, baby.
From who? Who's it from?
His wife.
Barilla Pasta.
Barilla. Oh, well, His wife makes some spaghetti.
His wife makes
that's where that comes from as well. But yes, Tim Anderson, walk off into the corner. They had the fireworks going. He's telling them, get out of here, you scumbag Yankee fans. That's the F word I'll use. Fans, not the 4-letter one. I hate you all, but that's okay.
Is it fans watching. 4 letters?
That's my preferred one to use. Yes. So I hate him to death, but that's okay. That's not the point. Tim Anderson came out. He showed out. He showed the league. He showed everyone watching. He showed the world why he is the best hitter in baseball since 2019. He has the highest batting average. He just hits bombs. People underestimate his power. He is a leader on this team. He got snubbed in the All-Star game he got in, but it was because he was like the 9th reserve. He didn't get in at bat. He was there. They put him in like the 8th inning, like, oh, sorry, Tim. And he just chipping away on his shoulder. I don't know what exactly that saying means. Chipping away, maybe a chip on it. I don't know what it means, but either way, it got bigger and he let them know tonight. Tim Anderson ain't nothing to mess with. I love this I love this team, dude. Yeah.
Oh my God. Tony, you just went on a 5-minute ramble and I've never even gone on a 5-minute.
It felt like 4 seconds. I blacked out. It's like old school. I just blacked out.
All right. So obviously you guys can tell Tony is very, very expressive about his love for the White Sox. This was a huge game, huge win on national television. I'm super happy for him. Again, I'm a big Anthony Rizzo fan. Rizzo was not playing for the Yankees. Otherwise, I would have been rooting for the Yankees if Rizzo was on the field, but he's out due to COVID. But man, it was an intense game. I told Tony this because right after we're late at night, this is a late at night episode, by the way. We are filming Bears training camp for tomorrow. And Tony was like, are you kidding me? Like, this was the Super Bowl of baseball and you're just wanting to do Bears camp? Fine. So I said, fine. I want to hear what happened. So before the game, I watched highlights like he forced me late last night to watch Field of Dreams. And sure enough, I did. And it was actually a really good game. There was a lot of big highlights. I highly suggest going to MLB Network and watching the highlight of it. If you're able to rewatch the game, I would highly suggest it. I'm going to try to find time this weekend in order to do that because it was a very intense game from what it looked like. And Tim Anderson is just full of swag, man. I like not even the Barilla fact at it. It's just that he is a really awesome athlete. He's got that swagger. He brings it to the Sox. I think he was like the big reason why the Sox got this swagger to it. But overall, it was a really cool game to watch. I agree. Like hitting it into the corn is just like something cool because like everywhere else you play, either you're hitting it into a lake, a bay, a pond, an ocean, or you're hitting it onto concrete. So, old school baseball in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere. There's a really cool sky shot that they took when I was watching the game, a little bit of it that I watched. I was at dinner with my girlfriend, and then obviously there's this TV, so I was watching the game. But literally, it is black everywhere, and it's just a field that's lit up. And it was so cool to watch. So I totally agree with where Tony's coming from. But man, it was really awesome. Shout out to the White Sox for winning that game on a walk-off. The one thing I'll say, though, that I did not like about the Field of Dreams is how big they had to make the backstop. It was too big. It literally looked forced. I thought I was watching it at Fenway. I thought I was watching it at Wrigley. I thought I was watching it at Guaranteed Rate. I literally thought I was watching it somewhere else, and I was just getting like really bothered. And that's another reason why I stopped watching, because I was like, I thought this is the Field of Dreams. Like literally they were going to put up like 2 planks, and like if a foul ball's hit at your face, sucks to be you, man. Like that was, you signed up for this. This is the Field of Dreams, baby. So like you're going to get a ball to the face, and you're going to enter the Field of Dreams, and you're going to play with all these other famous athletes because you're going to be knocked out for like 10 minutes. So anyway, that was my takeaway from it. Tony's laughing at me because he's like, this Cubs fan just like, if it was the Cubs in it, oh yeah, I'd be sitting down watching it. And by the way, Tony didn't have an ounce of beer. He was that determined. Also, Tony apparently had to go take care of something between the 3rd and the 4th inning. That was a total false alarm, and he had to buy a phone charger at a gas station. So that guy deserves a raise. But anyway, overall, just very cool game. Tony, any last remarks? Thank you for giving these quick updates for everyone that was unable to watch last night or wanted to hear from a Sox fan's perspective. Any more updates? Do they play again, or is this a one and done game?
No, they actually play. They have tomorrow off, and then they play Saturday. I'll be there against the Yankees Saturday night, baby, in Chicago.
At Guaranteed Rate.
At Guaranteed Rate. Yeah, they don't play another one at Field of Dreams. That'd be cool. But they should do. My final thought is they should do this every year. I think it'd be cool if it was, like the Lions, the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving every year. If they did the White Sox play it every year against a different opponent. But either way, they need to do this every year. It's so cool. The fans love it. I love it. The MLB puts on a great event. It's just fun for everyone. It grows the game, and that's what it's all about.
Well, Tony will be there probably next year if the Sox are in it again.
Oh, I guaranteed.
He's saving up. He's putting $5 in his cookie jar every single day moving forward. Yep. So with that, thank you very much, Tony, for giving a quick insight on what happened during the Field of Dreams game. Please make sure to go check out the MLB Network. There's plenty of highlights. And also you got to look at Tim Anderson's celebration after he hit the 2-run home run. It was really something else. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, alongside White Sox superfan, my co-host, good friend, Tony Cepeda. We will see you guys next time.